Hi, welcome to the Passionate Spinner. I'm Tracy, and today I am going to talk to you about the top 5 garments I wish I had in my wardrobe. And these are things, all of them are knitted, and they're all things that I'm kind of a bit of intimidated of starting for one reason or another. And I'm going to talk to you about those. So the first thing on my list is a all-over colorwork sweater. And the pattern is by Christine Viola Odegaard. And there's 2 problems with this pattern. So I'm going to show it to you. I took a screenshot from a sweater that I saw on Instagram. And it is this sweater here. This is the best I can do. This is the Ottilie sweater by Christine Viola Odegaard. And it's just stunning. But this was a mystery knit-along pattern. And it is currently not available because it was a mystery knit along and it was available, for that. And the official pattern isn't out yet. And once it comes out, there's another problem. And that is that all of her patterns are Norwegian only. And I do not speak Norwegian. So I guess I have to learn a bit of Norwegian to cast on this sweater. But as it is an all over colorwork sweater, I think I just might be able to do it without speaking Norwegian because it's going to be charts and numbers. So I just need to find out the right size and then I can work with the numbers. So that is number 1 on my need to have in my wardrobe list. Isn't this gorgeous? It is a colorwork sweater with embroidery on it. Can you see that embroidery? It's stunning. This is one of the projects on Instagram that I screenshotted, and it's just so pretty. This is really, I would love to have this. So the other things I am able to show you for real. So let's speak about the other colorwork project that I want to make. I really want to knit the Chestnut Cardigan by Marie Wallin. I have it printed out here. This is the pattern and I just love those colors. They are so pretty and perfect for me. These are fall colors. I'm a fall person. The thing is, I got the kit for this sweater because Marie Wallin came out with her Cherished collection, I think it's called, where she put together all of her favorite designs and redid the colors. So there's a second version of this out now in totally different colors. And when she did that, her original color kit was, I think, 20% off. And that's when I bought the yarn, the kit for this in the original yarn, because this is her British Breeds wool and it is gorgeous, but it is really expensive. So I got it just because it was on sale. So I have the colors and I have everything I need. But again, 2 things that keep me back. First of all, Marie Wallin's charts are black and white with different symbols and not color charts, which is something that that is going to take a lot of brain power out of me. And I am totally going to convert it into a colored chart on my laptop because I cannot work from symbols. No. And the other thing is, this sweater is knit flat, or cardigan. It's not steeked, it's knit flat and seamed. I mean, I have done colorwork knit flat for the dude sweater that I made for my husband, but that was on 8mm needles and just a bit of colorwork. This is fingering weight all over colorwork, knit flat, and I'm just not sure if I can do it. And I've never steeked, so I don't feel comfortable in just converting it into a steeked garment. So the chestnut has been on my want to have list for years now. And because of these things, I just can't do it. So one of these days it will happen, I hope. Then we go from colorwork to cables. I love knitting cables. Cables are my favorite thing to knit because they're just kind of easy to make, but they look so complicated. But there's again a big but, and I am going to have to show you this on the iPad to show you what I'm talking about. So this here is the Row Cardigan. This is a pattern by Michelle Wong. And I'm gonna just cover my face so you can see it. It is stunning. It is just stunning. Now, do we have more pictures? Let's see. I want to show you the front or the side or the front. Let's go for this one. So, this is a gigantic cardigan. It's more like a coat. And it has cables all over and a huge collar. And what you cannot see in the picture, but what I can tell you is that this collar is double the length, folded over and sewn in. And I have perfect yarn for it. And it is this. This is my hand spun. I spun 1 kilo of undyed natural humbug BFL. And I have almost 2,500 yards of it, which is enough for the cardigan. But I just don't want to screw up my beautiful handspun yarn. And I know that I won't be screwing it up because it's cables, and cables are really simple to make. It just, you know, it's the same technique, whether it's just a simple 2x2 cable or if it's a whatever super complicated looking one. The technique remains the exact same thing. But it's such a commitment knitting this gigantic coat almost out of handspun yarn that I couldn't bring myself to do it so far. But I really want to, because this is gorgeous yarn. It took forever to spin. It's going to take forever to knit, so it's kind of the perfect mashup. And yeah, this is, like I said, the Row Cardigan. I'm going to show it to you again from the back because it's so pretty. Look at it. It is it's so gorgeous. But yeah, it's intimidating because of its size, basically. So that's the Row Cardigan. The next one is already in a project bag, ready to go. So this is a project bag that I made. And in here is another cabled cardigan. And this one is the Botanist. I'm going to show it here because that's a prettier picture. So the Botanist, again, let's make this big. Very similar. It's another cabled cardigan. But this one has a button band and buttons as a closure. And I'm going to do it with less positive ease. And out of this yarn here. This is Barocco Vintage and this nice rusty orange color. Let me see if it has a colorway. Does not. It has a number. It's color 5176. I got this a million years ago. I have 10 skeins of it, so that makes what? How much do I have? 2,000 meters, 2,180 yards. So it's going to be absolutely enough for this cardigan. And like I said, it already is in a project bag and ready to go. And that's the back again. And I'm going to show you the front because it is pretty, yeah. Well, no, that one. So, work for me, thank you. So, this is what it looks like in the front. Beautiful cables, button band, you know. And this is just a matter of having to cast on, basically. I have had not the best year of garment knitting so far because I haven't knit a single sweater. Not one. I don't think I knit any garment this year. No top, no sweater, just small stuff. So I kind of lost a bit of my confidence in myself, which is dumb because I've made many sweaters before. So yeah, that's that. And the last one on my list is the biggest one. And it is a dress. So I have everything again ready to go in here. This is a project bag that my friend made for me. And I'm gonna show you the dress first because I'm gonna come a bit closer. So this is what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Can you already tell why this is not on my needles yet? This is a pattern by Sari Nordlund. And I am going to show you the name of the dress because I do not know how to say that. That's the pattern name. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. I think it was called the North Star dress for a while. And it used to be free on the Novita website, but I can't find it anymore. But you can buy it now as a part of the Knitter issue 174. So yeah, it's by Sari Nordlund. Like I said, I'm going to show it to you again because it's pretty. And it's fingering weight yarn, another important factor to mention. So fingering weight yarn, it is knit bottom up. Okay, bottom up. And I think it says for my size to cast on like something like 570 stitches. But I specifically bought knitting needles to make this 120 centimeter long, and the needle size is needed for the bottom bit. I think that's a fold over hem, and for the actual dress. And the yarn I'm using is my absolute favorite yarn, which makes this project even better. And that is Schoppelwolle Alblino, and I have that as the main color. And the white, I basically have the colors that the pattern has. The only difference is that my orange is brighter because it has this black, white, and then that what looks like a brownie is an orange, and the one that looks beigey is a brown. So my 4 colors are these 4. Wait, one more. Ooh. Come here. So these are my 4 colors that I am going to use. It's basically going to look exactly like it does in a picture, but it's so many stitches to cast on. And I mean, if the row is a commitment, then this is a commitment as well, because it's fingering weight. It has a over the knee length skirt that is very full, and it's color work. So yeah, this is gonna take a while to make. I initially wanted to have this as my birthday cast on for this year, and it just didn't happen. Now I'm considering maybe I could make it for my birthday next year. But my birthday is in January and it's September now. I mean, almost October. Not gonna happen. But then I thought, in 2024, so like in about 15 months, I'm gonna turn 40. So maybe I could knit this and then wear it on my 40th birthday. That will give me over a year to finish it. That sounds doable, right? I think it does. So yeah, these are the 5 things that I wish I had in my wardrobe, but I have to make first. And like I said, all of these intimidate me for one reason or another, either if it's the size or the amount of knitting that goes into it or the way that the pattern's written. But yeah, I'm going to make all of them. It's just going to take some time. You have to be patient with me, and I have to be patient with myself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to leave links to all of the patterns in the description box below. And yeah, if you want to find me in other places, I am on Ravelry and on Instagram as Schnüffeltier. I'm going to leave that down below as well. I am on Patreon, and I'm on... I do have an Etsy shop for my patterns, a Ravelry shop. And yeah, I'm just going to leave lots of links down below, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. And maybe you want to tell me about the garments that you wish you had in your wardrobe but haven't had the guts to start yet. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.